Hi, welcome. This is Emma Brooke. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I wanted to talk about something which is really prominent for me, and I've realised that I've not actually done a vlog on it before. I've kind of danced around the subject and brought up quite a few other things, but I've not really spelt it out. So today is going to be the vlog on my message of selfish consciousness. And also, for me, what is wrong with the philanthropic movement and philanthropy in general? Because whilst I know it's gaining a lot of momentum at the moment, and an awful lot of people are trying to do lots of things which are really worthwhile and really valuable, and helping other people and doing charitable donations and starting charities and not-for-profits and all those sort of things which are wonderful, I think if they're done from the wrong intention and the wrong place internally, it actually does more harm than good. And I know that might be quite controversial for some people, and I know, even myself, I love the quote, if you're feeling helpless, help someone. So I know the value in helping others, and I'm not for a second saying that it's wrong to want to help others. But what I am saying is there is a big problem in the world today, and it's gaining momentum. And that is the pressure that we feel and we put on ourselves to be somebody else, to be a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister, a parent, a friend, whatever it might be, to be a good person. That mask that we put on for different people causes us to forget ourselves. And when we put on that mask and we people please and we do things for other people and give to charity and do all these things that we're supposed to be doing, that we should be doing, what happens is we turn our attention and our focus externally. We turn our energy externally, and that's the very last place we should be turning it. We need to turn our energy inwards and focus on joy for ourselves. Because by focusing our energy internally, by focusing on ourselves and what we need, following joy, following our bliss, following what makes us happy, we become one of those people who, when they walk into a room, light up the room. We become one of those people who can stand on stage and ask people for charitable donations, and everybody immediately gets their wallet out because they have this presence, they have this joy, they have this truth and honesty where they're coming from a place of true groundedness and true connectedness to the universe, and to that energy and that power which is completely abundant and available to everybody. And that, when you have that person that's focusing internally and is following their joy and their bliss, and then speaks from a place of truth and heart and love, that's when philanthropy works. That's when you get to a point where you're so bubbling over with joy and energy and positive feelings and emotions that you want desperately to share that with other people. And when that happens, that's when the magic happens. That's when you make a difference in the world. If you're going about this now and you're trying to people please everybody, it's not sustainable if it's not from the right place. If you're not looking after your own energy reserves, you're going to run out if you keep giving it to other people. It needs to be the other way. Focus internally, follow your own joy, keep yourself happy, and when you're so happy you're fit to burst and you have extra energy, that's when you share that with the world, because that keeps your energy reserves complete, and you're sharing the overflow, the abundance, which is everywhere for us to tap into. And when you share the abundant energy with other people, when you're overflowing with energy and joy, people see that. And that works so much more strongly than you coming up and offering to help them out when they can see that you're absolutely shattered and you're not looking after yourself, and you're just like, yeah, of course, yeah, I'll do this for you, and I'll go to the shops for you, or I'll pick this up for you, and they know that you don't have the energy to do it yourself. If you're coming from a place of love and abundance and you've already filled yourself up, your presence in that space is incredible. It magnifies the whole process. So that when you do that good work, when you work for the charity, or you volunteer, or you help your sister do some laundry, or whatever it might be, because you're so full of joy anyway, they pick up on that as well. So they don't only get the physical manifestations of whatever it is you're trying to help them with, they get to absorb some of your extra energy as well. And that raises the collective consciousness. It raises everybody's energetic vibration so that they can strive for their joy as well. It leads by example. It shows the example and it sets the example. So I hope that I'm kind of setting my own example here, and you are seeing how joyful I am when I am sharing this with you, because I have not done very many of these vlogs, and the reason for that is because I wasn't in the right space for it. It didn't feel good for me to do them, and it got to a stage where I felt very differently about myself, and I felt very differently about my life and my journey and where I was, and I felt that I was overflowing, and I felt that I was following my joy, and I still feel like that. And now when I talk about this message, it's so joyful to me, and I get so much love and happiness from it, from talking about this stuff, because I'm full of joy, I'm full of abundance. My life has changed incredibly for the better, and I am now in a place where I am happy and I am complete, and I am leaning on the universe and tapping into the universe, and the universe has got my back, and I don't have to worry anymore. And that's why I'm in the best place now to share with you and to help, hopefully, raise your energy as well and raise your vibration as well, so that you can go and do the same for other people. You know, I don't sit here by myself. I nourish myself. I nourish myself spiritually, physically, emotionally. I follow my joy. I'm selfish. Before I hopped on this video, I went to yoga this morning, which I love. And I went to class and I was a student. And I tapped into my own energy and I tapped into my own body, and I found what was hurting or what was sore that day, and I eased off and I embraced it. And I nourished my soul. And now I can come here and I'm like happy and chilled, and the sun's out and I feel great. And I get to share this with you. So that is my message. Please, please, please stop people pleasing. Stop it. Just make a commitment to please yourself. Make a commitment to follow your joy. Because when you follow your joy, you become joyful and you fill yourselves up with this amazing energy. And when we have this energy, when we're all coming from a place of joy, we can share that joy and we can share that light, and we can walk into that room and be that presence. And when we're overflowing, that's when the philanthropy works. So as always, I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts on this. Any struggles that you're having as well with being more selfish, not people pleasing as much. I do also have a Facebook group called Fearless Consciousness. There's a link to it on my page, Emma Brooke, but you can also just Google Fearless Consciousness Facebook group. And we talk a lot about this sort of stuff and the struggles that we all go through trying to please everybody else before ourselves. So if you want some help and support on that, it's completely free. Just head on over, sign up to my email list, and you will get access. I would love to see you there. And in the meantime, have a great day. Do something for you. Do something you love and enjoy. Thanks. Bye.